doing things you can't believe. It's the three-man weave.
What's going on, good people? We are back. We are back with another episode of the Three-Man Weave. It's Monday, January 21st. Happy Martin Luther King Day to everybody out there. You know, keep hope alive. Who's with me? Who's that with me?
You already know, it's your boy Hill. Hill gonna heal regardless, baby. Let's get it.
You know it. We running the man show. But, you know, I'm going to take over today as your host. I'm AJ El Presidente. So, let them know, Hill, where can they find us?
You can catch us on Facebook, Three-Man Weave, Instagram, Three-Man Weave _. We on all podcast platforms, Three-Man Weave. You can email us at podcast.3.man.weave@gmail.com. Let's get right into it.
Alright. Look.
Whoa, hold on.
Championship weekend, we got to get into it.
We going right into that?
Right into that. And I feel bad for the Saints, yo. Like, back-to-back years, they got out on some,
Yeah, like
you had the Minnesota Miracle, and now that pass interference call, bro. Like, pass interference, helmet to helmet, defenseless receiver, illegal contact, something. They couldn't call nothing, not a thing.
Yeah, that was ugly. But the sad part about it was they was missing plenty of calls that changed the outcomes of the game.
Yeah, absolutely. And so it wasn't just that one, but you know, when it gets down to those last little seconds, that's when it really, really hurt. But it's just like, man, like some stuff is like, all right, you know, it may have been like a little ticky-tack call, or you know, you just trying to let him play. But that call, like, bro, he decleated him. If they still had jacked up, he might have been jacked up.
And the bad thing about it, he said he did it, so he ain't even lie. Like, you know what I'm saying? He was like, yeah, it was pass interference. So what? Championship. Like, and I feel him.
Hey,
like,
what they gonna do? Say you can't go to the Super Bowl?
Yeah, you know, I mean, they did miss. I mean, let's think about the other calls that they missed. I'm not even gonna highlight on. I'm gonna just speak on that face mask that they missed on Jared Goff, and it would have gave them the first down. Instead, they had to settle for a field goal, which tied the game up. That was a key play, right? Key penalty that they missed that kind of changed the outcome of the way the rest of the game was played as well.
But let me ask you this: so, as far as that face mask call that went uncalled on Jared Goff, now I know it was like, I won't say it was borderline, but it wasn't like super egregious where he literally about to snatch his helmet off. I feel like had that happened to Drew Brees or Tom Brady, they might have got that call, which is unfortunate because, you know, certain quarterbacks, they get certain, you know, they have that cachet built up where they're going to get that call. So I think it was just the fact that Jared Goff was Jared Goff. And that's the reason why he didn't get that call. What do you think about that?
I mean, I'm gonna just let that simmer. You know what I'm saying? Because, I mean, you know, superstars get calls and some superstars don't get the calls. I mean, that's just the nature of the game. You got to earn them calls. But at the end of the day, the Saints had the opportunity in overtime to go change this fate. The ball was in their hands and they dropped it. So, I mean, I know we feel bad, and the missed call definitely changed the outcome of the game. But you also had the opportunity to right that wrong, and you didn't.
Absolutely.
So that's where the sympathy, you know what I'm saying, the sympathy gets thrown out the window because, like you said, even though you might thought you got robbed, you had the opportunity to fix that, and you didn't. So, and it hurts because 2 years in a row, like, something happens, and like you said, the window closes in football like fast.
Oh, so it closes quick. And sometimes, depending on who you are, it might just be cracked. Your window might not be open.
So I'm not sure where they go from here, because, like, how can you overcome those two mishaps and think it's going to be your year again? Because it was hard for them to come back from the Minnesota Miracle, and they did. Yeah. And then you get ramrodded. you know what I'm saying?
That's a bar right there. They don't even know it.
You know how I go, you know. Alright, but Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. We got to fast forward, though. It was another game.
Yeah.
Hey, if it was any doubt that you had about Tom Brady being the GOAT, it had to go away from that, didn't it? Even Shannon Sharp gave him love this morning. Like, the GOAT just did GOAT things, yo. And it is what it is, man. Playoff Patriots, like we said, just like Candace said, you do not bet against Tom and Bill, yo.
Yeah, you're right.
It's like, and I don't even know what different the Chiefs, what different could the Chiefs do other than come out scoring from the beginning.
I hope you win a coin toss.
I mean, yeah, once you lost the coin toss, it was over.
Yeah, I turned the TV off. I knew what was happening.
Yeah, everybody was foregone conclusion. Like,
yeah, I was like, well, I know what's happening. See you in Atlanta.
So we ain't got to spend no time on that. We knew it that way. Who you
got?
got?
I do want to ask you though, like, since Patrick Mahomes, he didn't get a chance to even, attempt to, tie the game up or get points for the Chiefs. You think it's time they need to change the overtime rules as well?
Hell no.
Again?
Hell no. Cause they already changed the rules.
Mm-hmm.
They already changed the rules. First off, you never had the opportunity at first.
Yeah.
So now that you have an opportunity, they marched down the field and scored a touchdown. I don't have no sympathy for that. Like,
but see, it's not that I don't have sympathy for it, but I just want it to be like football. Because it's like if you're playing a football game and your defense gives up a point, like they give up a score, it's not like, oh, the game's over. Like, so I don't feel like it should just be if you give up a touchdown, you're like, this game's over. Because it's still a whole other phase to the game. And I heard Dion say he wants it just to start at the 50 and, and then you play from there and each team get a chance to kind of like college from the 50.
No.
I don't like that either.
No.
Like, to me, if we're going to do overtime, at least do your first overtime, do overtime, at least make it just like a game. Whoever win the coin toss, they flip, they get the kick or receive, you get the ball. If you score, you got to kick off, another team get the ball. If they score, then okay, if the quarter is out, if that overtime period is over, then do it like sudden death. Well, whoever scores first wins, or do it like college where, you got to start from the 50 or the 25. But to me, I feel like it at least should be almost like a fifth quarter where you actually use all facets of football, not just put your defense out there. Because the Chiefs didn't get their own defense anyway.
But, okay, listen. They have already, like I said, they already changed the rule. At the end of the day, all you needed was a stop. You couldn't get a stop. It was that point. This is football. We can't keep asking these contact sports to keep going longer than what they're supposed to do. Like, this is a contact physical sport. Like, I don't need a whole another quarter.
But you know what? In a contact physical sport, I really ain't trying to lose without a chance.
So, man up.
How? I don't play defense.
My thing is though, the rule is set up. Like if you hold them to a field goal, you get a chance to rebuttal. Like you get a chance. You let them march down the field and score a touchdown. 13-play drive, running the ball, throwing the ball. They got 3 third downs, and I'm saying he want to change the rules for you. I'm not going out like that.
It's not just changing the rules for them. To me, I just think you need to change the rules in general, especially in the playoffs.
The Saints had the opportunity to score. The Saints had the opportunity to score in overtime. They dropped the ball. And what the Rams do?
Exactly. The Saints had the opportunity and they didn't capitalize.
Rams ain't got here on defense. Rams ain't get here on defense either. Feel what I'm saying? But what did they do? They defense showed up and got their team the ball back.
If it's between the Rams and the Chiefs defense, I'm taking the Rams defense though.
The same team that dropped 50-50, like they went like.
I mean, yeah. So
hey, well, you know what to do. You know what to draft in. You know what to target in the draft. Defense. Because I'm sorry. I'm not changing it. They already changed. The rule is fine.
Hey, whatever you say, brother. Well, at least now we get Marcus Peters in the Super Bowl for Media Day. Hopefully he gives us some entertaining stuff.
Hold it back, but think about it. Think about it. Think how many ties that we had, or near ties, that we had this year, this regular season.
Mm-hmm.
Because everybody was fighting in overtime. Like, everybody, most teams got a chance in overtime.
At least both teams got that chance.
Because their defense stepped up.
But they don't like. It's all about opponents because it's also playoff football, man. It's just like you can't, like, to me. I'm just like, look, if I'm a quarterback, I'm a receiver, I'm an offensive lineman. I'm not trying to have my season ended. Also, it's just like when a kicker missed a kick, like, bro, like, why is it in your, like, I didn't get a chance. Like, it's in your hands and I don't even get a chance.
So you know it was plays to be made that you shouldn't put it in their hands. Like, if I'm a defensive player, my pride is kicking in. I'm not letting them score, and that's how you should feel. You a defender. You a defender. I know they feel like that.
Yes, you are a defender, but it's so many moving pieces in football. It's not just like basketball where, you know what, just give me the ball, dog. Like, there's so many moving pieces. Like, you have 10 other dudes on the field that you gotta rely on. And yeah, like, I may man up, but I don't know what my DB about to do. I don't know what they about, like, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, who knows? Like, to me, it's just not that cut and dry where, like, look, man, let's make a play. That's easier said than done. Especially if I'm going against Tom Brady. I can't do nothing against him. It's Tom freaking Brady.
You felt that way going into the game. So.
Exactly. You felt that way going into the game, and shoot, we made it to overtime with Tom Brady.
You had plenty of opportunities to stop him.
And now I don't get a chance.
You had plenty of opportunities to stop him.
Man, you had plenty of opportunities, I guess, but it was so much. Like, yeah, I mean,
I'm just saying, like, Patrick Mahomes, they went down there, the offense went down there and took the lead. They gave him the lead. All we need you to do is stop him, and you couldn't stop him.
Cause it's Tom freaking Brady.
You knew you was playing Tom Brady from the jump.
It's like going against the Monstars, like, without no secret stuff. Like, you out there. It's cold. You tired. Like, you see how tired they was in overtime. The boys was tired.
And you wanted to play some more. Thank you.
I want my offense to get out there so I can at least catch a breather, dog.
Thank you.
That's what I'm talking about.
So anyway, who you got in the big game right now?
I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna pick the Rams.
Oh, but
I'm gonna pick the Rams.
Can you explain why? Can you explain why you picking the Rams?
Because I want Zach Taylor to have a Super Bowl ring when he comes to the Bengals.
Had some credibility.
Yep.
You know, Marvin Lewis had a Super Bowl ring when he got to the Bengals.
I know, but you know what? I don't care, because that era of my life is over. I'm moving on, and I'm moving forward. You know, we can't sit here and just dwell on the past, man. The past is the past. You know what? You know, I'm happy. It's just like, you know, when you're dealing with that, you know what? I ain't really trying to, talk about Shorty. You know, like right now, I got this new thing. I think it's going to it feel good. You know, we ain't even in the honeymoon phase. This, that infatuation phase. We be like, man, I really like Shorty. You dig what I'm saying? So this is where I'm at. Zach Taylor can't do no wrong. If he come to me with a ring already, you know what? That's my dog. Look,
that's your dog.
He made that quarterback who he was.
I feel you.
So
now,
man, I'm just over it, man. Like, they didn't win the Super Bowl, so I'm all right.
The hate side definitely don't want the Patriots to win at all. So, but my professional side, because the way I stand for, I really do want the Rams to win because they really went for it. Think about the moves that they made.
All those acquisitions, yeah.
And they really went for the gusto because last year they was like, okay, we had a good season, and we not gonna sit on just having a good season. We about to go for it.
Exactly.
And they're reaping the benefits because they're in the Super Bowl. Now, if they win it or if they don't, but at the end of the day, they went for it, and I appreciate somebody that's not gonna let their window close and not just relish on, oh, we went 12-4, and no,
right.
We gonna go for the gusto, and hey, going for the gusto.
Especially in football, man, because it's like you can go 12-4 one season, the next thing you know, you catch a couple injuries or something like that, and then you're 9-7, 7-9. And so just because you have a good season don't mean that you can just stand pat. Like, what they did is, it's like football is not about like rebuilding, it's about retooling. So you go through your season, you see, like, you know what, we can improve here. Even if I have a good player here, but there's someone out there that I can get better, you bring them in. Because you know what, that good player you brought in, he gonna take that decent player spot, and then now you just build some depth somewhere else. You know what I mean? So it's just like if somebody go down, you got like if it's not the ultimate next man up support, you want to have some solid people who gonna be the next man up. You don't want to necessarily rely on rookies. You want to be able to put these pieces in. And so with like they had strong interior linemen and Aaron Donald, what they do put Ndamukong Suh next to him.
Yeah.
Who does that?
Yeah.
And then it was like, oh, Dante Fowler out there. Let's go ahead and get some more rushing help. Like we got we now got Marcus Peters to lead.
Yeah.
Like
And then on top of that, they had a top offense last year. You like, you know what? Let's go get Brandon Cooks. Like,
and you know what? I think that's a product of having a younger coach. Because these older coaches, they be stuck in their ways.
Facts.
Or maybe it's just I'm talking, from Marvin Lewis experience, but I just feel like when you have these old coaches that's been in these positions, and they get comfortable, they start like, oh yeah, we'll be back, we'll do it this way, and we just gotta make a couple more plays next year. Nah, you know what? I'm going we was good we was good last year, but we gonna come back better next year.
They think their system supersedes the players.
Exactly.
So that's I completely agree with what you said. That's profound. Like youth, he like, nah, we going for it. I don't care that I'm 33. Yeah, I may not ever get a chance to go to the Super Bowl. I'm going for it now. I'm not about to wait till I'm 60. Like,
and it's kind of played out in his coaching as well. If you have like how he's been aggressive and stuff like that. And a lot of these older coaches, they look at the card, see what the card says. Oh, should I go for it on fourth down? Like,
ain't no card with McVay. He is the card. I'm going for it every time.
And Sam Hecker got to be the MVP of the Rams, bro. Like he always convert these
fake punts.
Like this dude's amazing. Like that's a weapon in itself to have. A punter who can
convert.
Who's always a threat to convert a fake. Like that's a threat at every single time. Like at every single point in the game. And so I think, like I said, that's just a product of having these younger coaches. They're not out there asking Madden.
Yeah.
They calling plays. They going what they feel. They putting their trust in their players, man. It's just like, hey, let's go for it.
And it's
time. I've always said if it's 4th and 1 and you don't trust your team enough to get a yard, you don't even deserve to be out there. To be quite honest.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
So hey, you know what?
Cause scared money don't make no money.
Ooh, man, ain't that the truth? And if Marvin Lewis wants, all right, but anyway, so you see that fight Saturday?
We seen the fight. We seen the fight. On everything I love, I really thought you were gonna start off with the fight. I was like, let's go ahead and just get the fight over with, cause that's what they did. Got the fight over with.
So AB thought he won. You think AB won?
Okay. Hey.
How disrespectful is it when you over here trying to glitch on somebody and he's like, hey, but you threw 8 punches like once this whole fight. How you win?
Can I defend this moment? Can I try? Can I try to defend this moment?
Please, I want to hear this.
Okay, I thought about this too, and I said it to my friends at the fight party that I was at, and I said this. I know these fighting purists and the way people watch fights have been like embedded in them, and I'm starting to believe that controlling the fight has become a fighting narrative, and the fact that Manny was walking him down, he was throwing plenty punches. He was throwing a lot of wild punches that weren't connected at times. At times. So his counter punching at times were effective. You know what I'm saying? They were effective. So I can see how he's believing that, like, you know what, Manny really ain't doing that. He coming in throwing wild, but it's really not phasing me. I can see how he felt.
We almost knocked him through the ropes one time.
Hey, I see how he felt that way. I can see that. Now, in reality, the boy drunk. First off, I'm sick. You know what? Go ahead. Go ahead, because Go ahead, because he is so frustrated. This is one of the most frustrating fighters, I believe, of all time. Because AB has the talent. Like,
hell, how long have I been telling you this?
But
don't put your faith in him.
Bro, you know I don't have faith in him. I just didn't have, that Manny Pacquiao, that was not a good Manny. Because that was and that's what I'm saying. It was an entertaining fight because of the two people that we were watching, but that was not a good Manny.
But let me ask you, but remember what I've always told you. When Broner fights somebody that's tougher than he is, like that's like a higher caliber fight, when he steps up in competition, he always loses. When he fought like when he got in, like when that Mikey Garcia fight happened, I was like, there's no way AB's gonna beat Mikey Garcia because he's out of his league. Like Mikey Garcia is a tier 1 fighter, and you start like now you're starting to see like Mikey's a bad man. So
I'm definitely sold on Mikey.
And AB, he don't know how to do that. Like AB, when he get in there with somebody that's skilled and just as skilled, if not more skilled than him, he ain't gonna lose. And like they were talking about how you're 33-1 in your last 7 fights. All those losses have come to somebody that's better than him. And
who brags about that?
Even that Adrian Granado's fight, like that was like Granado's beat him, man. Like that was just a star. Like I won't say a star call, but since AB had that draw,
yeah,
they saved him a little bit with that decision. AB lost that fight. That was some home cooking right there. And so I can see it. Like once he moved up, like AB's not like AB. Once his power didn't transfer to that welterweight level, but it was over. That's why you see, like that's why you don't see him throwing as many punches, because it's like those flurries and stuff that he be throwing, they don't be bothering nobody up at welterweight.
I cannot agree with that, my brother. And I'm gonna tell you why I don't agree with that. Because the reason why I don't agree with that is because he doesn't continue throwing them. He for some reason he has it in his mind that he's a defensive fighter. His defense is below average. I'm not gonna say it's garbage, but your defense is not your strong suit. Your strong suit is throwing them hands, huh?
This is my point. So when he got up to welterweight and his power didn't translate, and so those punches that he throws, they don't connect, and he don't have great defense. Those welterweights are hitting you back. They're not just like letting you throw punches and then they walking through them, but they're not doing nothing. They hit back. They're not the heavy bag. So
man,
even a Manny Pacquiao who's not at his best, if AB was throwing more punches to open himself up earlier in the fight, it would have got bad for him. Because you see, once he started, getting through those gloves and really started connecting with those flurries that he was throwing, it was over for AB. AB didn't even throw a punch in the 12th round because he's like, you know what? This dude's gonna knock me smooth out.
I know. Like I said, once again, I always concede to you in the boxing. But for some reason, and this instance right now, I can't see that, because if he would just, because Manny was throwing stuff and leaving his chin out there, like he was throwing some wild punches.
Like that, though.
And I'm saying if he would have, and if AB would have just let him go, and trust your chin, I believe it might have been a different fight. He has to throw them hands. Like I said, he has to throw them. That's his only way to win. You have to throw them hands, brother.
But that's what I'm. This is why I'm saying what I'm saying, is because he knows he has to throw these hands, because that's what, like the last what?
Does he know that? 3-3-1, he ain't been throwing nothing.
Every fight we yell it at the TV. Every fight, everybody talked to him about it, and they even brought it up saying you gotta let your hands go. But when he get in there, like Mike Tyson said, everybody got a plan until they get punched in the face. And it's just like, yeah, I know I gotta throw these hands, but if I throw these hands, I might get punched. And one of AB's biggest things is he's always a strong fighter, where it's like he doesn't get knocked out. But it's the reason he don't really get knocked out is because he gonna try and protect himself by any means necessary, and it's not necessarily throwing those punches, just letting his hands go, because if he's letting his hands go, it makes it like he's gonna really get exposed for not having a defense. And I'm sorry, if he would have thrown as many punches as Manny Pacquiao was throwing throughout the fight, I don't think he would have made it 12 rounds off the strength of Manny Pacquiao, he's fought against way heavier punchers and fought the same way. Manny Pacquiao takes a lot of punches. But Manny Pacquiao, throughout his career, has been able to just walk through your punches and hit you from weird angles that you're not expecting, and there's no worse punch than the one you don't see coming. And if AB get caught one of those, he going to sleep. And
So
it was almost like, you can kind of tell, it was almost the same as like that Maidana fight, where it's just like, we gonna throw these hands, and some of these is gonna get in. And that's what happened. The more he just started wearing him down and throwing punches, they just started getting in.
And you know what was funny? Now, we had these conversations in private before, and I told you, I said, AB's a tune-up fight. I said AB's a tune-up fight. You said, nah, he not necessarily a tune-up fight, but is he a tune-up fight now, AB? For a top 146 fighter?
Don't disrespect me. My name is AJ, not AB.
My fault. And you from the natty. You know what I'm saying? You for the hood.
He not from my hood.
He not from your hood?
He did that for his hood,
not your hood?
Not my hood. Anyway, but what? Coming into this fight, I said he needs to win this fight. If not win it, it has to be competitive.
Oh, he had to win.
A competitive fight.
Oh, he had to win.
And yeah, now he's a tune-up fight. I can't see anybody at 147 who's going to be calling out AB.
So where does he go from here?
135. I mean, that's all I can figure. That's all I can think. There's no fights for him at 147. There's none.
So tell me, wait, in 135, where can he go? Who can he fight?
I don't know. I don't even want to.
See what I'm saying?
Maybe he's a tune-up fight for Bud Crawford and Lomachenko or something like that.
See what I'm saying? And the funny thing about, I was drunk at the time and I joked. I said, he might be an undercard from now on.
Oh, easily.
See what I'm saying? Like, this fight, the hood is like, damn, brother. Like, you're done. You just go back to rapping, yo. Just go back to rapping.
But you know, also,
you trash your back. Like,
on the flip side of this fight, not knocking AB out is gonna hurt his future. Even though, because Manny Pacquiao is one of the greatest boxers of our generation, but him being 40 on the downside of his career, not being able to knock out a fighter like AB, it's gonna be hard for him to get those top tier 147 guys. So like Keith Thurman, Sean Porter, Errol Spence, like I don't see that happening. Just because coming off that fight against Lucas Matisse with that knockout, I'm like, oh snap! But I just don't see, like, to me, I feel like Matisse is a tougher fighter to knock out than AB. Even though AB doesn't get knocked down, but I just feel like Matisse, I guess they say styles make fights. So him actually being a fighter and being in there throwing those hands, and he got caught a little bit more by Manny, may have caused him to get knocked out. But it's just like, dog, you're supposed to knock AB out, and that's how you get those top tier fighters. But I think Manny might be a tune-up. I won't say a tune-up, but Manny's gonna be that. He's gonna be that stepping stone fight where you gotta beat Manny to show that you can get one of those top tiers.
And I don't see him beating nobody legitimate.
Yeah, not no more.
The weight though, cause like I said, the way he fought AB, leaving himself out there, any of these top tiers, I think they'll walk the dogs with Manny right now. I think he's a money grab right now, and I think his best bet is to go try to lure Floyd out for another money grab, and do that.
And you know what? I think it's kind of almost the same, style that is gonna that can get Floyd out, because seeing how Manny wasn't able to knock AB out, it's kind of like when Manny was trying to get him out the last time, where it's just like, okay, Manny look a little bit vulnerable.
Mm-hmm.
I might be able to just come out and hit him, hop in the Philly shell, throw these counters and come out with this decision. So I think that we might be in for it. I don't know if I would care to see it, just because there's so many other fights that I'm excited to see. Anyway,
Real fight.
If it happens, it happens. But I'm not impressed.
I don't want to see, and I'm not paying $100 pay-per-view to see Floyd and Manny.
No, and honestly, I've never, like, as much as I've respect the game of boxing, I I've only paid for a Mayweather fight once, because to me, if I'm paying $100 for a fight, I'm trying to see action. But Mayweather, most people buy those Mayweather pay-per-views because it's, boxing is the most racially divided sport, and so the black people, we gonna go for the black people. The Mexicans and the Hispanic fighters, they got all of Mexico behind them. Those European fighters, they got all of Europe behind them. So a lot of people, they either watching Floyd because they want to continue to see Floyd beat up on these other people who want to see him lose, or are you tuning in because you tired of Floyd mouth and you want to see him lose?
Right.
Me, as just a pure boxing fan, I'm trying to box, and I'm not trying to see somebody who's just trying to protect their own. And but he does it. That's what he does, and that's the style of fighting now. I can't hate it because
it's a style.
That's his style. He made his money off of that. But me paying $100, never.
You know what's crazy? You know what's crazy? Even though he lost, I still would rather see AB versus Floyd right now.
I think the lead up would be a lot better.
They would definitely sell the hell out of that fight.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think the lead up would be a lot better. And you know what's crazy? They actually Manny. It was you see Manny with Michael Blackson trying to promote the fight stuff. I think that might have been the best job Manny has ever done to sell the fight. Because you know what? When this fight was made, I was like, I ain't really too excited to see it for real. And I love Manny Pacquiao, but I'm just like, I don't really want to see no AB fights. I don't want to see him fight nobody though, to be quite honest. But I ended up still watching because they, I was intrigued. The social media build up, they got me. I was the sucker for the marketing.
AB owed me $20. That's all I know.
Well, one of y'all gotta pay me.
Yeah, go back to the hood.
Nah, I want to spend your money.
But look, I know last week we didn't know what was going on because we were recording the show. But once we finished the show, we got it on social media and we seen it. And what we seen was Clemson eating McDonald's, Burger King, Wendy's on the good plates at the White House. And everybody was shocked.
Duh. I feel so bad for this damn. Can you imagine? Hey, bro, we just ran through Alabama. We national champions. We finna go to the White House.
Mm-hmm.
You're about to give me some filet mignon, bro. From the White House.
Porterhouse.
You dig what I'm saying? They cook it the medium rare. I don't even eat my steaks medium rare, but I'm gonna eat it medium rare this time because that's what the fancy people do.
Mm-hmm.
And you get there and it's Big Mac, cold fries, pizza, Burger King
on plates.
On plates. Hey, don't disrespect me, dog. We got with the climate that we in and stuff like that, you know how a lot of people, they decide, people have especially pro athletes, they decide to skip the White House trips and stuff like that. You know how bad I would be if Dabo had to convince me, you know what, we're one team, we gonna travel together, we play together, and I get there and they offer me a quarter pounder with cheese.
With cheese.
Yeah, I'm messing up everybody on the recruiting trail. I'm like, yo, don't come here.
Yo, you mean to tell me that they had fast food at the White House or a good place?
We took a trip here. I could have stayed at the crib. We could have threw on some Madden, had a nice little Madden tournament in the locker room, had a little party, had Club Dub like the Chicago Bears do. You made us come to the White House for some McDonald's, bro.
You know how many McDonald's we passed on the way in? At every exit.
Rest stop with a Coke, and it was hot.
At every exit, it was a McDonald's.
So we drove from Clemson, South Carolina to Washington, D.C. You know how much security they had to go through just to eat McDonald's? Bro, I'm not going through security to eat McDonald's, dog. In a suit. I'm in my good suit. I ain't even had no suit all in college. I gotta get a suit to come to the White House and you feed me McDonald's. Man, hey,
funny thing about it that had me weak was everybody was shocked. And somebody really had to explain to me, like, they like, hell, you bugging. Like, I'm like, why y'all surprised? Like, I didn't expect anything less from for 4-5.
Hold on, but this is my favorite part. The whole explanation where it's like, well, because of the shutdown, we don't have chefs, so I bought burgers, some of America's greatest food, with my own money.
I could afford that, brother.
Bro, you are a billionaire, and you bought us burgers and pizza. You couldn't even go to Olive Garden and like fake it and get us some pasta. You couldn't go to Outback and buy some steaks.
He didn't have the decency to go to Chick-fil-A for him.
Bro, and you know what? I wouldn't even have. Look,
Bet you they wouldn't have been mad.
how can you be mad at Chick-fil-A? Everything is made with love. I bet you he could have brought all the Chick-fil-A workers into the White House and they would have just served Clemson at the seats and everything and a whole bunch of my pleasures. Can I get you some sauce, sir? Would you like, a refill on your lemonade? Bro, you feeding me McDonald's on a plate?
On a plate. Cold, quarter pound, 4, 4, and 4.
Hey, that's the ultimate disrespect.
You had to see me, dog. For real. Hey, on a lighter note, boy, I would have been punishing them quarter pounders, bro.
Hey, you know what?
I definitely
might have took some to the crib too. Like, hey, you know what? They free.
You got plenty. I'd have took plenty, dog.
Like, I got some extra mac sauce.
My book bag would have been filled with quarter
Ain't
pounders.
nothing like a quarter pounder with some extra mac sauce on it. I love me a quarter pounder with mac sauce. I don't know why, but the Big Mac cool, but that quarter pounder with cheese, mac sauce, and the lettuce, the little shredded lettuce. I ain't had McDonald's in a minute, but that's a delicacy right there.
I always make the best of my visits. And I'm telling you, I'd have loaded up. You know what I'm saying? I'd have tweeted. I'd have my frustration. But I wouldn't have been hungry tweeting.
Yeah. I mean, but I can't. I feel so bad for them. That's my thing.
I really do.
Feel bad for the players.
I really do. Like, this is one of those moments, despite what you think, you know what I'm saying, about the president, about the office. Getting to the White House is one of those monumental moments, and you just know for a fact that it's supposed to be special. And you get there, and you got 4, 4, and 4. Like,
and
that got to hurt.
The issue, man. He took that moment from them.
Yeah, it made it about it. Made it about itself again.
Because you know what? Had they come in there and it was still some steaks and stuff like that, and he was like, I paid for it out of my own pocket. You know what? I'd have been like, you know what? I kind of respect that, bro.
That'd have been a good deed. It'd look better, but
it'll look so much better because you're not like giving these college kids the food that they eat in college. Like, at least you're giving them a different experience. I'm not saying you gotta go to STKs or something like that and buy most expensive stuff, but hey, bro, like,
you couldn't find no other. So all the caterers is just government work.
Chipotle cater, Chick-fil-A, like they give you the big 100-piece chicken nugget platter. Like, you getting me some burgers, dog, and what made it even worse, as soon as he did his little, spiel about what he just bought, he left. He didn't even stay with the players. At least, the other presidents, they at least kick it with you for a little bit, hey, how you doing, son? Great game.
And
left.
And before we had one of those, like, I'm pretty sure all the presidents don't stay at the event and they leave. Hey, at least they smart enough to mingle with you before they just peel. He give you the speech and like, hey.
So at least if people see some pictures, you at least see somebody talking to some players or something, and they just hand you the jersey. They didn't give him a jersey.
You know how to play the game, but he don't care that much. That's how he moves.
He gangster, boy. He gangster. I ain't got a whole lot to say about him. He's stone cold gangster.
He real. He
definitely real.
You got anything?
I mean, just you got my cash app, right?
Yeah, I got your cash app, brother.
Alright,
I'm gonna pay you, dog. You ain't gotta come look for me. Don't send it over hood for me, bro.
But yeah, so poor Melo. I just want to say that before we get up out of here.
Poor Melo, and it's real sad how they doing Melo. Cause what did Melo do to deserve this treatment? No, seriously. Like it's getting to the point where it's getting sad that you treating a future Hall of Famer like this. Like
he getting it worse than Rudy Gay almost, cause like he a future Hall of Famer.
Future Hall of Fame. Melo is one of the best scorers of all time. Melo may be in one of the top 10, maybe a top 10 scorer of all time in his era. Like that's not a far-fetched statement. Like, and you treating this man like a thot. Like, he don't deserve it.
It ain't been the same since Tommy slept with his shorty, man.
And that's sad. Like, and that's sad. Like Keisha just wanted love.
Like, come on, Keisha.
Sad Keisha, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
but she did take him back. Well, I don't know if she took him back, but they posted a picture. I'm happy for bro. At least he can go home, be with the kids.
That's in her DNA. She took Tommy back. She knew she gonna take Melo back. She ain't acting.
Yeah. Hey, she's just playing who she is, huh?
Sad, man. That's why it's looking good. It's natural. But it's not. But it's sad. What do you think? This got to be the last year Melo does this. But where do you think Melo can go and be effective? I know. Did we talk about Melo before on one of these episodes? I'm not sure.
I'm 8 concussions in, bro. I can't even think back that far.
Yeah. But where can he go?
At this point, he's either going. I mean, I just feel like Bron do this with his partners, man.
But does that fit? Like, I understand that LeBron, that's his guy, and he want to help his guy out. But does he fit with the Lakers? Like, does he fit?
No.
At all.
Because I mean, even if you put him with the second unit, like, he just gonna stop the ball, and I feel like it's gonna affect the growth of those young dudes coming off the bench. I just don't think he fit. I mean, I would say go down there and join Dwayne Wade, but Dwayne Wade on his farewell tour, he don't want you messing that up. Especially it's about to be your farewell tour too.
What about the Spurs? What about him coming on the second unit with the Spurs?
Never really thought of that. I can picture that.
See what I'm saying? Like,
and then I feel like Pop, you put him like you give him the Pop, man.
And Pop can figure out how to use Melo effectively.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
I really do like that. And that was definitely just off the top, cause.
What about Golden State? I mean, not Golden State. New Orleans, the Pelicans.
The Pelicans need all the help they can get on the offensive end.
That's what I like. To me, I feel like give him to the Pelicans. Just get some type of extra score, you know.
And then, like I said, he can come off the bench and he can be interchangeable with Randall. AD was Miricic. That's his name.
Yeah.
Like
Andrew Luck, right?
Pretty much. They the same day. You never seen them together.
I ain't never seen them together. And
you can put him like who was they starter? I was clowning the other day. Like he was trash. Anyway, they have a trash dude. Like I don't know the Pelicans roster off the top of my head because the Pelicans.
I'm not even gonna spend time to look them up.
But they need all the offensive help that they can get. Like, come on now, like Melo just awful. Like,
yeah, especially like to me, like if you're lacking a creator and like a scorer, why not call Melo?
At this point, he did like I would understand if Melo had a bad attitude. He was just leading the league in tax and just doing all this, and I'd be like, okay, you know what? They trying to humble him. Understand what they doing. Melo been a good dude, man. He don't deserve this ridicule and the way they treating him. Like, he don't deserve this.
You don't, man. Melo gotta hit. He gotta hit the leagues with the "so what are we" conversation. They can't keep treating him like a side joint, man. Like Melo needs some answers, and I want him to get answers. I don't like how they doing. Oh my God, man.
It's starting to look bad, but
yeah.
We really got. I know I got some topics that I had, but I'm gonna table them for next week because I think they'll be better for a 3-man conversation. But I mean, what you got something?
No, brother, I'm good, man. You know, we about to be on this little hiatus until the Super Bowl, so we about to. This is the time we need y'all questions.
Facts.
Submit us some questions.
Facts.
Because it's about to be scarce up in here. So please, if it's anything that's on your mind, something you want us to discuss, let us know, man. Reach out to us, and we'll definitely dive into it. Hit us up on the email, Instagram, Facebook, or if you got our numbers, man, shoot us a text. I'll put D Hill's number on the Instagram. That way y'all can reach out to him.
Please don't do that. Student loans already looking for me. You know what I'm saying? So don't do that. Don't do that. But like you said, you want to send your questions in. You can email us at podcast.3.man.weave@gmail.com. Instagram 3manweave_. We on Facebook 3manweave. All major podcast platforms at 3manweave. You can text us if you got our personal numbers, but DM us, email us, send us your questions. We're gonna need them. Next week gonna be dry. Super Bowl, the NBA still regular right now, but we're gonna be here for you. And I'm Hill.
I'm AJ.
Hey, Cannon, he had to handle some business, but we the 3Man Weave and we out.
757-226.
Yeah, let's go ahead and end this right there.